Good day and welcome to Coffee with Inutu. Today I am privileged to be sitting with Ndiyase. She is our top rental agent here at Pam Golding Properties. I thought that this time having Coffee with Inutu would be nice to talk to the faces behind Pam Golding and what keeps us going and who is behind this brand. It is not a one-person brand, there's a whole multitude of people behind. But today we talk to Ndiyase. Ndiyase is our top rental agent for 2021 with the highest number of units let out, as well as the highest value of commission brought in from the residential rental team. So welcome, Ndiyase.
Thank you so much, Inutu. Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Ndiyase, tell us a little bit about what makes you the top rental agent. What's your secret sauce?
I can say having coffee in the morning, but no. I can say communication. That's key for me. So I love to, it consists of two things, which is giving feedback to my clients as well as being in touch. That's what I can say. That's my secret sauce.
Okay, that's good. That's good. No, that's good to know that communication is important. I think everybody wants to know what's going on. So which areas do you service?
Okay, so currently I'm servicing Sunningdale, Kablonga, as well as Lilai. Those are my main areas, but looking forward to State Lodge soon.
Good, good. Do you see something happening in State Lodge?
Very much, very much. I believe we can do a lot in State Lodge.
Okay, so what kind of stock do you see coming up in State Lodge?
I can see the high end coming up, more of standalone houses. Yes, I can say that's coming up in a lot of flats, not so much, but standalone houses. And they look luxurious, I can say, so I'm excited. I can't wait to take up that project.
Oh, that's good. That's really, really good to hear that you tell us a little bit more about State Lodge. So what's your morning routine like? You know, how do you start your day?
Okay, so I start up my day with coffee, I'll say that now. I start up my day with coffee and obviously come to the office and sit on my table and, you know, follow up on my clients, ensuring that I have responded to all my emails and SMSs and WhatsApps and all those. That's what I do for my morning. And then obviously I go about my day with my viewings, my inspections, but I make sure all that is scheduled. So yes, that's what I do in the morning. That's my routine.
Okay, so but what about the part before you get to the office? I mean, what time do you wake up?
The time I wake up at 6. And I say my prayers. Yes, it's very good to, you know, speak to
the big G upstairs.
Yes, exactly. I can say that's that. And then obviously I take my bath, have a cup of coffee and get to the office.
Okay, that's good. Yes. That's very, very good. Yes. So what are the challenges that you face being a residential rental agent?
I can say most of the times it's when an area, for example, in an area, because prices are differently. There's a specific, I can say we have a range of prices in terms of property. So you find that homeowners sometimes, they are pricing their houses not according to the market. So that's a challenge. So you find that we have to have those properties on the books for a very, very long time because we're not able to market them because of that pricing. And when you decide to advise, some of them reject your advice, and so that's the challenge that I mostly face.
That's good. Well, one of the beauty things, I mean, just to the audience, is that one of the things that we have at Pam Golding is what we call our intelligent pricing model, where we look at the market statistics and the trends. So the agents will actually be looking at what are the market statistics, how much stock there is, and how much is available in the market, and what the prevailing rental prices are. So we always urge our landlords to make sure that their properties are well priced, because you'll be competing against a lot of other properties in that particular market. So, you know, if somebody today were to ask you, if a landlord were to ask you, Ndiyase, which areas should they be looking to invest in for residential rental? Looking at the specific ones that you serve, Kablonga, Sunningdale, you know, Leopards, Lilai as well. Where would you encourage people to invest?
Okay. Right now, looking at the way the market is, according to my observation, I feel Lilai as well, because we have a lot of bare land there, and it's quite high end as well. So investing in Lilai would also be a good option. And Sunningdale as well, looking at the rundown houses that we have older houses there. So people, buying more property there and obviously renovating, or already existing homeowners should maybe, try and refurbish their property. So I feel that's also something. Yeah.
So, final question.
Okay.
What are the top 3 things that a tenant looks for when they're looking to rent a house? I think I'm asking that question because a lot of landlords assume what the tenant wants, and then put their property on the market, and then they come to speak to you, and you in Ndiyase will say, move this, move that, this shouldn't be there. I've heard you talk about it before. What are the top 3 things that would make a landlord's property stand head and shoulders above others?
Okay, firstly, before a homeowner decides to build a house or invest in such a project like property, I feel they should first consult. Okay, so consulting us, that is, because I've seen that most people don't consult rental agents, or I can say an agent in terms of a real estate agent. They don't consult them before they decide to build. So what I could advise them is that they should make sure that as they're building that property, it's not about them, but it's about the tenants. So that sort of thing. So the second thing that I would advise them to do is, put a bathtub and a shower in the master bedroom. Most homeowners just put a shower, or they'll put a tub. And clients are different. You find that maybe the wife likes to take a shower, maybe the husband likes to take the tub. So that sort of confusion, I think homeowners should consider that, like maybe having a shower and a bathtub in the master bedroom. That one should be a must. And then the other thing that I would say, which is the third point, would be that homeowners should ensure that as they're building property, they should also look at space. It's very important that you also look at space. You have to make sure that the property outside has enough space for parking, as well as other activities. People love greens, Yeah.
So a big spacious garden is still something that's in high demand?
Most people look for that.
Okay.
Most people look for that. And you find most properties that we have around have pavers, and people have an issue with that. It's an issue. It's a big issue, I think.
That's good, actually. With lots of pavers, you increase your air conditioning costs if you have air conditioning. And really, when we look at the environment and global warming, really we should be doing more grass and less paving. I know that people look at it and think it's convenient, but I believe what Ndiyase is saying is true. The more grass you have, the more green, it looks luscious, it looks beautiful. So those are your 3 points. So, and anybody who is looking to become a rental agent, I have one last question, it's my sneak question for you. What should they be prepared for if someone is looking to become a rental agent?
Okay. They should be prepared to be tough, I could say, confident. You need to be confident in this industry. No one would want to deal with someone who's not confident. So you need to be confident, and you need to be, on top of your game. You need to be a person that's outgoing. Outgoing. That's what I can say. Yes.
Okay, good,
Yes.
good. No, thank you so much, Ndiyase, for joining me today on our coffee morning. And, wishing you all the best for 2022 to reach even higher heights. I do believe that with your tenacity and your market knowledge and insight, you will reach those higher heights.
Thank you so much, Inutu.